ॐ जननीं शारदां देवीं रामकृष्णं जगद्गुरुं पादपद्मे तयो श्रित्वा प्रणमामि मुहुर्मुहुः। Wednesday, September 26th, 1883. There were very few devotees with the Master, for most of them came on Sundays. Rakhal and Latu were living with him the greater part of the time. M arrived in the afternoon and found the Master seated on the small couch. The conversation turned to Narendra. Master to M. Have you seen Narendra lately? With a smile. He said to me, he still goes to the Kali temple. But he will not when he truly understands. His people are very much dissatisfied with him because he comes here now and then. The other day he came here in a hired carriage and Surendra paid for it. Naren's aunt almost had a row with Surendra about it. So the conversation turned. Rakhal and Latu were living with Master greater part of their time. And these are going to be the future sannyasi disciples of Sri Ramakrishna, who is going to bring about a new order of sannyasa, monkhood, monasticism. They would be establishing suitable for the modern society with the broadest possible, like broad spectrum, in which includes all religions, all spiritual paths on one platform of divinity and spirituality, with all that unaltered. All will retain their individuality. The varieties will remain like various plants and flowers and fruits giving plants in a garden. How beautiful it looks, multiple varieties of plants and multiple varieties of fruits and flowers in one place. Like that this world would be glorifying God in various ways, His presence, various paths leading to that perfection, to attainment, to fulfillment of the individual. So this Sri Ramakrishna wanted to bring about the perfect harmony, harmony of religions, harmony of profession, harmony of the path to God. All these, wherever there is difference, let the difference be there. Don't go to alter or change anything. Make them stand on one platform, where from the harmony gets perfectly set in. The joy, the comradeship, the mutual love shall grow. When we have a common platform to stand, we have a common ideal to reach, then all differences are welcome. So Sri Ramakrishna wanted these monastics to proclaim to the world and present to the world a universal way of living where all things as it is, the professions, languages, the races, religions, the various way of seeing God, remain on one platform of divinity, man's inner divinity and the outside, the divinity which has manifested as universe and all other forces of nature. So these Latu and all are belong to that class, Rakhal, Latu, who are presently spending more time with Sri Ramakrishna, living there with him. So Narendra is another whom Sri Ramakrishna is going to leave as leader among them and who would be helping the transformation of this world. So the topic turned to Naren. Have you seen Naren lately? Sri Ramakrishna is asking him with a smile. He said to me, he still goes to Kali temple, but he will not when he truly understands. Regarding Sri Ramakrishna is telling, Naren is telling, Vivekananda is telling, oh, he is still going to Kali temple because temple and idol were there in the many other religions. They don't have. They have objection for this. A person who believes in idol, they call it idolatry. God can manifest in and through any media, anywhere, anytime. If he can intellectually present or inspire a jiva from the heart, if God inspires, the inspiration is a direct experience of the divine. So the inspiration, if he can inspire a soul and present himself there, can he not present through an idol? Can he not, if he can present in the intellect, making the clarity, look, I am here. So search for me here. He hears the God's voice. Does it have no reality? It has. So like that, Sri Ramakrishna, Naren is telling, he still goes to temple, means temple and Kali. Kali is calling the idol there, image there as Divine Mother, and temple is a place where the early stages of to bring trust in God and all introductory process is adopted. He doesn't know it is the final stage to make God appear in a stone image. How much of faith, how much of love, how much of dedication, how much of sacrifice must be there. The ultimate, as if he has given his life and all that he has, his intellect, his power, whatever powers he has kept at the feet of God to get the vision of God. That is idol and temple. So Narendra is telling, once he knows the truth, he will not go. The reverse is true. Once Narendra comes to know the truth, he will never leave going to temple. His people are very much dissatisfied with him because he comes here now and then. The other day he came here in a hired carriage and Surendra paid for it. Narendra's aunt was almost had a row with Narendra about it. So the people are discouraging him going to Sri Ramakrishna, but he has a purpose to fulfill. His birth, his purpose of coming to this mortal world, he is not like all others coming to this world. They come to exhaust their karma. These people come to take the human birth to give something great to the world and go. The master left the coach and went to the northeast veranda where Hazra, Kishori, Rakhal and a few other devotees were sitting. Master to him, how is it that you are here today? Have you no school? M. Our school closed today at 1:30. Master, why so early? M. Vidyasagar visited the school. He owns the school. So the boys get a half-day holiday after he comes. So the M is working there as a teacher and is asking, Sri Ramakrishna is asking, how is it you are, it is a weekday, and how is that you are today here? So holidays, he comes. Then he is telling Vidyasagar, the owner of the school, whenever he visits, children will get half a day leave. Master, why does not Vidyasagar keep his word? If one who holds on to truth and looks on women as his mother does not realize God, then Tulsi is a liar. In one of the dohas, Tulsi Das says about this. The one who has the truth, Satyavachana, if a person holds on to the truth, Satyavachana Paripalana, and looks upon woman as mother, Parastri Jane Matu. By that, if a person does not realize God, then Tulsi is a liar. Means with all force and as if he is promising, he is telling people two things. One is to hold on to truth. As we grow, we are moving from lower truth to higher truth, to the highest eternal truth. So truth is the path. Now, I say I have taken food. I have really taken food. But because I am still a body, after some amount of sadhana, after spiritual awakening, I see I am not a body. When I sleep, how independent of body am I? Body is lying down, I don't know about the body at all. I have an independent existence apart from body. Then if I say I have eaten, the question comes, is it true? You are not a body. You know, you are realized your spiritual awakening is over. You are not, you know that you are not body. So when he says, I have eaten, I have taken food, it contradicts the truth. For people's understanding, he may say, I have taken food, but in the heart of heart he knows he has not taken food. Because he has fed the body, not himself. He is beyond the body now. Finally, God alone, the world also one day disappears. In this analysis, he sees God is God. If a man holds to truth, he will certainly realize God. The other day, Vidyasagar said he would come here and visit me, but he has not kept up his word. Master, there is a big difference between a scholar and a holy man. Sri Ramakrishna is continuing the talk. He himself is talking. There is big difference between scholar and a holy man. Scholar knows bookish knowledge, and holy man is one who has realized the truth contained in it. The mind of a mere scholar is fixed on woman and gold. But the sadhu's mind is on the lotus feet of Hari. The mind of a mere scholar, his mind is on enjoyments and possessions, ordinary man. But a holy man is one whose mind is constantly dwelling on the feet of the Lord. A scholar says one thing and does another. He says one thing and does another. But it's quite different matter with sadhus. The words and actions of a man who has given his mind to the lotus of God are altogether different. How the understanding you see. One who has given his mind to God, mind to the lotus feet of God, altogether different. He has given his mind to God. He doesn't own that mind. How that state would be. In Banaras I saw a young sannyasi who belonged to the sect of Nanak. He was the same age as you. He used to refer to me as the loving monk. His sect has a monastery in Banaras. I was invited there one day. I found that the Mohanto was like a housewife. I asked him, what is the way? For Kali Yuga, he said, the path of devotion as enjoined by Narada. He was reading a book. When the reading was over, he recited, Vishnu is in water, Vishnu is in land, Vishnu is on the mountain top. The whole world is pervaded by Vishnu. At the end he said, peace, peace, peace. Now you see, Sri Ramakrishna meets a sadhu belonging to Nanak Panth, that is Guru Nanak's Sikh Panth. He was of the same age. He used to refer to Sri Ramakrishna as loving monk. His sect has a monastery in Banaras. I was invited there one day. I found Mohanta was like a housewife. I asked him, what is the way? Housewife means he attends to all the duties and needs of the people. He untiringly works all the time to see that everything is kept intact, everything is going on smoothly, and all are satisfied. This is the housewife's part. I was invited there one day. I found that the Mohanta was like a housewife. I asked him, what is the way? Because a new person in a new path he is going. He belongs to the Nanak Panth. So, Master is curious. At least he is trying to extract something from him. Not because Sri Ramakrishna doesn't know. All sects, all paths he has done. Still, for hearing from the devotee's mouth, it would be so nice. Now you see, A mother takes, suppose, a child to some place for moving about and seeing some things, or on the way they are going somewhere, child also he takes and goes. She takes and goes. And after coming back, she herself was there throughout the tour. And she wants to hear from the child what all it saw. She is all-knowing. She doesn't lack any knowledge, but she enjoys her son telling, her child telling, the same thing what she knows. Oh, we went there, we saw this, we saw that, we ate this, we ate that. All that coming out of the child's mouth, she enjoys. Not because she doesn't know, but it is a different way. Each heart expresses the same truth in different way. What does the heart project forth? How does it present? So the difference comes. The child, like that, Sri Ramakrishna wants to hear, like mother want to hear from the child, and Sri Ramakrishna want to hear from a particular sect of Nanak, Guru Nanak. He was of the same age as you, it is M sage. He used to refer to me as loving monk. He had a monastery in Benares. He invited one day. I found the monk was like housewife. I asked him, what is the way? For Kali Yuga, he said, path of devotion enjoined by Narada. Sri Ramakrishna repeats this many, many times. For Kali Yuga, it is a path of bhakti, pure love of God, where there is all sacrificing nature within is projected forth with full of knowledge and devotion, absorption in God, and just to move about in the world doing minimum activities necessary for living and helping others. That is the path of bhakti explained by Narada. He was reading a book. When the reading was over, he recited, Vishnu is in water, Vishnu is in land, Vishnu is on the mountain top, and the whole world is pervaded by Vishnu. I saw when I was in Kamarpukur, often I used to go to Jairambati on foot. It is just 6 kilometers. Takes about an hour to reach. Evening sometimes I used to go from Kamarpukur to Jairambati to attend the evening prayers. When I used to go and when one day I am going, one old sadhu in his 90s is being brought on a wheelchair. He goes just like we go for walking, they take the old sadhus on wheelchairs along the street. They will be seeing here, they are enjoying. One thing is they need a change every now and then because their bodily conditions are not stable. They have to forget their body and remain something outside, something attracts them, something they see the change and then remain happy. In spite of all body paining, all energy has gone away from the body, old age, they are in 90s. So one day I saw he's coming full of energy. Energy means what we call the Brahma Varchas, filled with an entirely different spirit within. He doesn't have teeth, old age, extreme old age in 90s, He is sitting, he is being pushed on the wheelchair along the vast streets of Jairambai to Kamarpukuru street. From Jairambaji Ashrama he is coming out, and I got down and going there. So when it is, he is almost in ecstatic state. He is unaware of people moving about around. Oh, he is shouting, oh, Jole Hari, Stole Hari, Akashe Hari, Batashe Hari. He is going on repeating and looking with wonder this world. We don't see. Our eyes are blind. Till God gives that Divya Chakshu to see that at least the ecstatic love, we may not be able to see the Hari, but we can get a glimpse of His presence at least in these things. So here we see the same thing, Sri Ramakrishna is telling that that God is pervading everything. God is there in all things. Jole Hari, Stole Hari, in the earth and in sky, in all things we see God. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.